I'm looking for a food place, but there is absolutely nothing here. And I don't see anything for a good while. Bro, how is there actually no food places? Like nothing. Where the fuck am I? Maybe I don't like this place after all. I've seen a kebab shop just on the other side of the road, so I'm gonna cross here now and go get myself a kebab. But look at this, man. I'm only about 25 minutes from the airport now. This is what it looks like. And this one now does have the hat. I don't understand, why is it just randomly like decided that one has a hat and one doesn't? That's just discrimination in my mother opinion, mate. What the fuck is that about? I have a hat. Everybody deserves a hat. This area is extra colourful, man. I know I've said it 10 times, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought I'd just be in the middle of nowhere near this airport, but instead, very nice. Here we are at Donner City. Let's get ourselves some food, boy. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Could I get one extra large doner, please? One? Extra large doner. Extra large doner? Yes. Pay by card, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's a big boy, dude. How am I gonna eat that? For reference, I'll put it next to my face. Damn, that's £8. When I was in Amsterdam, I paid £8 for that. Crazy. Okay, let's try and eat this shit. Let me put this down. I don't even know what to get all this. That's good shit. I'm literally biting into it without even getting the bread. There's so much meat. I love it. Quantity over quality, but this is also quality. Compared to the one from the other day, this is a 9 out of 10. Madness. Alright. I completely polished that. That was amazing. Right. Do I just leave this here? Yeah. Thank you. That was very good. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Let me, oh, there it is. Let me smoke a cigarette. And we are off to the airport. Man, it's crazy. I left the house this morning at 10 AM. It is now just past 1 PM and I'm still not at this airport. Here we are at Tempelhof Airport. Who would have thought I would have been in the middle of a f***ing airstrip? Alright boys, so the Tempelhof Airport is done. So if you want to see that, go to my previous video. Now I'm headed towards the Soviet War Memorial Monument. Okay, we got a nice gate here to welcome us to the park. I guess, well, I'm pretty sure the war started in 1939, so I don't know what 41 to 45 is. The Memorial and Treptow Park, cemetery for over 7,000 Soviet soldiers. Damn. So in 1945, in the fight to take Berlin, 22,000 Soviets died. F me. So the one we saw yesterday was a memorial for 2,000 Soviet soldiers. This is for 7,000 Soviet soldiers. Okay, wow. This is where we are. That's the statue right over there, and this is the whole memorial monument. Between April 16th and May 2nd, 1945, more than 70,000 people were killed. That is a 2-week period in which 22,000 Soviets, 20,000 Germans and 30,000 civilians were killed. Hell, man. And this is the memorial in honor of the Soviet soldiers who greatly helped freeing Berlin and Germany from Nazi rule. Okay, so this must have been a Soviet soldier or some sort of leader, because he is carrying medals on his chest, so I would imagine he would have been head of the army or something similar. Wow. Look at this, man. Wow. (1941 to 45). I guess the war was from 39, but that might have been the period that the Russians fought in the war. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad to see something like this, because obviously we all know how the Russians participated in World War II, but they're always painted as the villains. They are sometimes, but so is America. It's nice to see something honoring what the Russians did in World War II, because without the Russians and the English as well, there'd be no fucking Europe now. I tell you that. Well, I don't need to tell you that, I'm sure you know that, but so I don't know how well you can see the statue, but it's not a Russian soldier in particular. It's a Russian soldier holding a rescued German baby, and I don't know if you can see it, but he is standing on a broken swastika, which, for those of you who might not know, the swastika was the symbol of Nazi Germany. I'm sure everyone knows, but you never know. Yeah, you can probably see that swastika now that he's standing on, and the German child in his arms. It's a beautiful drawing. I don't know if you can see in there, it's quite dark. Don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's beautiful. Alright boys, we now move on from the Soviet Memorial Monument and we go to the East Side Gallery, a 1 kilometer long piece of the Berlin Wall that's been kept intact, and it's called the East Side Gallery because it's basically an open gallery. On all the walls should be art and graffiti and all that, so it'll be interesting to see. And here we are. This is where the East Side Gallery begins. So this is the Berlin Wall. As you can see, it's been painted over, and that is why it's called a gallery. So there you go. I'm gonna walk along it for a little. Actually, I'm gonna see the other side of it, what it looks like, and then walk along this road. This is beautiful, man. I'm gonna walk along it for a little bit and then jump on the other side. There's a little gap there that you can walk through. But yeah, man, this is the Berlin Wall, the wall that separated Germany for 28 years exactly, from 1961 to 1989. This wall separated East and West Germany, and it is reported that around 100,000 people were shot dead or injured trying to jump over from East to West Germany by border patrol soldiers. I think this side is more graffiti, the other side of it is more art, so I'm more curious on the other side. No offense to graffiti, but yeah, this wall was this wall was over 150 kilometers long. Obviously it doesn't compare to the wall of China. How long was that thing? Well, is the wall of China standing? The wall of China is 21,000 kilometers long. Fuck me. If this wall was 21,000 kilometers long, it'd go across Europe twice, I think. In 1989, when the East German government announced that citizens could now freely cross over to the west side of the wall, huge crowds of people gathered here at the wall and started dismantling the wall themselves. Just goes to show how much of a huge symbol of division it was. So this is the longest stretch of the wall still standing, I believe, obviously with holes in it, as you can see. Okay, let me hide for a minute and get my poncho on. So I've just read all of these art pieces on the East Side Gallery. Oh, poncho's back, by the way. All of these pieces on the East Side Gallery were commissioned starting from 1990, so the year after the Berlin Wall fell. And since then, many artists have been invited over to come and turn what used to be a symbol of separation into art and culture. Huh, look at this one. That's a good one. A few great pieces. Obviously, since it's raining, I'm only going to walk about 10 minutes that way and see what else I see, because I don't want to get soaked again, and the rain is getting a little heavier. Ugh. Berlin, man. Anyway, I don't know how this is the 11th of July, but it won't stop raining. Oh, here we go. Wow. What the Batman and Joker doing on this? Some great drawings on here though, man. I think it beautifully represents Berlin. Like, Berlin is a very eccentric, crazy alternative city, and this wall and its colors picture the essence of Berlin, I feel like. I could be wrong. Listen, someone from Berlin might tell me I'm talking shit, but that is the way I feel about the city. Oh, here's the rain. Me. Shit. For f***'s sake, man. Let me wipe this for a second. Okay, we're back. And I am the only person left still exploring the Berlin Wall. Oh shit. Okay, I actually need to find some cover. I don't want to get my shoes soaked again. Sake, man. Weather won't stop. Beautiful though. Well, if it wasn't raining, I'd stick around a little longer, but since this is what the weather wants to do, I'm going to go into hiding. So, where can I go hide? Shit, I'm gonna go where I was just now, changing my poncho. Okay, let me go. Fuck me, man. Fuck's sake. Who would have thought I'd have been running by the Berlin Wall though when I started this? What an adventure. It's a Friday afternoon and I'm just here walking by the Berlin Wall. There's no art on this side, which is a pity, I'm not gonna lie. Just invite a couple more artists down, pay them, they'll do the fucking work. I'll come and draw some shit over here. Fucking hell, man. Okay, I'm safe now. Alright boys, I'm making my way back to the station. It's not raining too heavy now, luckily, so I'm gonna make my way back and head back to the house, get changed and head out. So yeah.